Okay, here we go. This is the fastest way to travel here in Bangkok, Thailand. This is the canal boat. And this is one of the canals here in Thailand. I do see the water moving though. And right across from us is a pumping station that they're in the process of building. And there we see the two great big standby generators. They have large electrical pumps, 3-phase. And there we see the plumbing that they're putting together. And what are they doing? They're actually pumping water from the storm drain system into the canal. Now this canal is a gray water canal. And what does that mean? It means all affluent goes to this canal. So any wastewater or storm water is directed to this canal. And of course it's flowing on its way to the river. Bangkok is, as a city, is just about at sea level. And if you're going to move water, you pretty well have to pump it. And I suspect that the reason why this water is moving is there's a large pumping station there at the head of the canal going to the river. And they're moving water at a high rate there through their big electric pumps. Alright, now this is one of the docks that the boat is going to stop at. Now this dock is actually a floating platform, so it raises and falls with the canal. Canal could be higher, but it's pretty high right now. You can see the kind of the high water mark there on the columns of the bridge. And here comes our boat. Now when I say fastest way to travel in Thailand, that's absolutely true, because this boat is going to bypass all traffic. So where it would take 30 minutes to an hour to travel by taxi cab or subway, this boat's going to get there in 15 minutes. Here he comes. Now, they have at least one, sometimes two conductors, and they're wearing helmets and life preservers. And they'll tie the boat up and then collect the fee from the passengers, or the fare, I should say, and it's 15 baht per person for where we're going. Now, this is a Saturday here in Bangkok. And we can see the boat. Okay, here we are traveling on the boat. We're going down the canal off to our destination. Now we're bypassing all of the traffic. So even though the boat's not moving that fast, probably a maximum speed of 20-25 miles an hour peak, it gets to its destination rather quickly because it's not having to deal with any type of traffic or traffic lights or stopping. And the only stops are to pick up and discharge passengers. Now, there's a diesel engine under this blue cover, and of course the black circle, that's actually the air intake for the diesel engine. And as you can see, we're clipping right along. Now you see the plastic curtains. They're on both the right and the left side of the boat. They're covering the windows. Those are actually very important. The boat is lightly loaded. There's just a few passengers riding rather high in the water. But if this boat is fully loaded during rush hour, the boat is very low in the water, and that curtain is very important because that protects the passengers from the spray in the water. And remember, this is all afloat. So this water in the monsoon is almost crystal clear. But there, as we go into the dry season, it keeps getting grayer and grayer. So here we go. And of course, if you're experiencing that water, you're truly experiencing the taste of Bangkok. But we're in good shape today. Spray's not excessive. And of course, remember, in Bangkok, there in the monsoon season, it's very possible that this rain can come down very hard for long periods of time, and you see those big majestic clouds there in the sky. And here we are. You notice the walkway going along the canal, and a lot of residents that live right up next to the canal itself. Now you see the conductor jump out, wrap the rope there to anchor the boat, and then jumps back on the boat, and away he goes. And he'll go up and down there the side of the boat and collect the fee from the different passengers. Usually there'll be two conductors, one for each side of the boat. And during slow times, like for instance on a Saturday or Sunday, there may only be one conductor. Now the operator there, he's in the front of the boat, and he has rear view mirrors so he can see back and view the two conductors and see the state of the passengers. And of course, as we get closer to the river, it seems like the canal gets wider. Now, the traffic on this canal is two-way, so it's very possible that we'll pass a canal boat just like this one going in the other direction. And there we see that plastic curtain. Okay, there we're looking through the plastic curtain. The plastic curtain is deployed. Temperature is pretty reasonable today. Here we're at our station, disembarking. There we see the conductor. There he's anchoring the boat there with the rope. Now in Thailand, a good fraction of the population is Muslim, so you see a lot of the young women that are wearing the scarves. And there the boat pulls away and off he goes. Now we're delivered to our destination. And there we see the different high-rise buildings. One thing that's interesting about Thailand is the shopping centers, the shopping malls are actually in the high-rise building. So you'll go into one of these high-rise buildings, that is the shopping mall. And oftentimes, what do they call it? Mixed use, where that office building is actually a shopping mall. It could be offices, and it could also be residences too, condos, so all combined, which makes it very convenient and very nice, actually. Now, as we look out there at the sky, you see those dark gray clouds, and there any minute now that sky will open up and pour down several inches of rain, and that could be considerable. So 3, 4, 5, 6 inches of rain rather quickly. Now what will happen is the street will flood, because obviously it can rain a whole lot faster than we can pump it away. But just wait a little while and the pumps will catch up and the storm drain system will remove the water and you'll be able to drive safely.